start making a collage, and then after that, I'll leave it up to you to add a ton of detail and do what you want with it. For this assignment, I'm going to go into Greenwood's test class, but you'll go into our class period and click assignment. So in Greenwood's class, I'm going to click general. Everything's moving a little slow here. Assignments. And you'll click on the PowerPoint collage assignment. But I'm just going to choose any assignment to show you how to do this. So if I want to do this, I'm going to do just as students adding work to this assignment. Okay, so you'll have a PowerPoint right here, but I'm going to add a PowerPoint. Everything's moving kind of slow here. You will not have to do this step. You just click the PowerPoint option in yours. I think I titled it Collage Math. Okay, so you'll be able to click this when you click into the assignment. And hopefully there'll be a YouTube link right below it. All right, so once you're in here, we are going to choose a bunch of stuff to add to it that describes yourself, like things that you're interested in and you want us to know about. So first of all, I'm going to click and delete a whole bunch of this because I just like to start with a blank slide when I'm doing this. So I'm just clicking and trying to get rid of these text boxes. So we start with a clean slate. Super slow. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so the two requirements that you have to have are your name and I'm a mathematician. So we could start with that just to make sure everybody gets those two requirements out of the way. So first of all, I'm going to go to insert. It looks like I'm already here. Not sure why everything is frozen up on me. Just super slow is really what's happening. So if I go insert, I can insert a text box. And by doing that, this is not the greatest video in the world, but it's hopefully going to get the job done. I think while I'm recording and trying to do all this in Teams, it's not working. So I add my name. That's the first requirement. I added a second text box on accident, so I'm going to use that second text box and I have to go ... and I am a mathematician. Because we're all mathematicians, we can all do this, and I want you guys to believe that. Whether you've had success in the past or not, and however you feel about trying any of this, we're going to get us each of you through. And I am here to help, and all I need you guys to do is keep believing in yourselves and working hard. Okay, we can change fonts. You can mess around with this. If you highlight it and change fonts, you can do it. If you click on it and hit this rotate button, you can turn it sideways or upside down, however you want to do it. Move it all around. Come on now. Should go a lot faster if I could do that one, and then I could twist this one the other way. There we go. Move it, just like so. Okay, so I've got the two requirements. Now my job is to add stuff that I want you to know about myself. So I'm going to click Pictures. So click pictures, add pictures, and I'm just going to choose stock images because they're already here and they're super easy to throw in there. So I mentioned in a couple classes I like basketball. So that's the first thing. Just going to type basketball, choose anyone. I wish I could dunk, but I can't. I'm going to insert that. Boom, now I've got a basketball image in there. And so I throw that in here somewhere. Okay, you can choose one of these. They've got cool things like, so if I wanted to, over here on the right, I can have it turn into a circle if I want to do that to kind of help like spice it up a little bit. Resizes it, so I'll have to shrink it back down. Make sure you don't cover up your name and I am a mathematician. So it's going pretty slow, but the idea is you insert a whole bunch of items in here and you design them and you move them around. I have to show you one more just so I can kind of help you problem solve how to move things forward and back. So Bing Pictures, you can actually search things online. I'm hoping this will work. Oh, maybe it's actually, I have to copy an image. So Bing Pictures doesn't help you search it online, but we'll see if I can find one here. Sweet. So it might allow you to do it. So I'm going to choose the Eastern Eagle here because that's where I went to college, and I'm going to insert that. Okay, now notice right here the Eastern Eagle is above the basketball hoop, which I like that. So if I have two conflicting images here and I want one to pop in front of the other, I can open properties by double clicking or by right clicking, excuse me. And then I can bring it to the forward, bring it to the front, I can send it back. So if I want it to be in front of the Eastern Eagle, I'm going to bring it forward and then bring to the front. So now you can see that this Eastern Eagle goes behind the basketball. If I right click and I format options, I have a ton more options of how I can mess around with this, change the size. I can actually change the transparency and stuff. So all that stuff is not needed, but it's stuff that you can mess around with to get creative and have fun with this. Okay, so that's it. I mean, you're going to throw as many things on here and make it look cool as you want. And I'm hoping to see some good products. Make sure again that I can see your name and that I can see the phrase, and I am a mathematician. Lastly, before I let you go here, if you highlight, I'm trying to highlight this whole word here. I'm turning it bold. You can change font colors and things like that as well. I'm trying to do that for you. So if you highlight the text, you can change the font size. You can change the font color. I wanted it blue. I can bold it. Okay. So get creative. I expect, 15 minutes, half an hour to an hour. Try to just throw everything on here. I mean, I'd be throwing golf on here. I went to Spokane Falls Community College. I have a family. I'd throw a picture of my family in here from a file that I uploaded onto the computer. Whole bunch of stuff. Anything that describes you that you want to share with the class. Put that image on here and mess around with it and make it look cool. And then turn it in when you're done. I hope this video helps. feel free to email me or ask me questions on Friday if you have questions.